Oh, suddenly everything is whoop! Okay. That was cheap and I still got scored because I am a scaredy cat. I'm in the creepy chapel. Welcome back to the suicide of Rachel Foster. Day 8. And I'm hoping that I will find out what happens here. Because yesterday I played this chapter and I ran around a lot. I still don't have a map. I don't have any equipment. So I guess it wasn't a bug, it was a feature to run around without anything to do. So the game wants me to do something, but I don't know what because I don't have a map. And it's super dark. Yeah, welcome back to my Let's Play. I'm kind of frustrated because in the last episode I spent a lot of time restarting and replaying chapters because this game crashes so much. It has so many bugs, and it's the kind of bugs that are not entertaining or kind of mildly amusing or even mildly annoying. They're just game breaking, like player experience breaking. And yeah, I reached this chapter at a certain point, and I thought it was a bug again that I didn't have anything because I wandered around the hotel for a while, tried to look for the telephone, which wasn't in my room, tried to look at my car just to see whether, you know, someone was there. I went to the laundry room because we haven't been there yet, and I thought, well, maybe something will happen there. But everything was for naught. And then I thought it was a bug. You know, I thought, well, maybe there's something missing again. But apparently it's part of the game. So I honestly don't know what to do. How to further this, like how to get ahead in this game. I don't know what to do next. So that'll be fun because you know, I thought this episode would be better, just like back in the days when I recorded the first episode, which was so nice. But apparently not. Apparently we're back. The game is back on its bullshit for, you know, annoying the hell out of me. Despite its engaging story, which is such a shame. And I'm kind of sorry because you get the whiny Hula Noob, which is not my favorite. I don't know if it's your favorite. Tell me in the comments. I don't see anything. Okay. Oh. Oh, a sketch. Is that me? Put down. Who is that? Another sketch? Oh, it's a bad man. It's a little girl and a bad man. I haven't been here before. Oh, cool. I hope the game doesn't crash. So there's a priest and a girl with a darkened face and a smaller girl. An unhappy child. And it's the chapel. So something creepy happened in the chapel. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get sad. There's something here. Oh, it's so dark. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. But I don't know whether this was part of, you know, chapter 8. Again, I don't know what to do. Now I have my map? No. Do I have my map? No. Oh, I thought I pushed the map button and it felt like the screen changed, but apparently no, it didn't. It was just me wishful thinking. Yeah, I'm hearing noises. Oh my god. Okay, this is on me. I'm sorry, game developers, one-on-one games. I know. There's a lot to complain about, but this was on me. I was in this room yesterday, and I completely missed all of this. So, I'm sorry.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki! Ho, ho, ho! It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
What?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
I don't want to go back there now. But I'll think about it. Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
Oh, let's flirt a little.
I like that you call me Nikki.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Giving him the benefit of the doubt, because we still don't know whether he's a creepy guy or not. But, you know, let's just imagine that he's a good guy. And then we can flirt a little. And hope he doesn't turn out to be a creep. But even if, you know, it's not on us. Like, we can't be guarded all the time. We have to let emotions through. And I think he's, like, I would be... I mean, I don't know how he looks like, and I don't know how he's in real life. But over the phone, he seems like really charming and really nice. So that would be my actual reaction. I mean, not the flirting, because I'm married, but you know what I mean. Okay, so now we're back on our bullshit. And everything's fine again, and I'm happy again. And I hope the game doesn't break. And crash. Because then I won't be happy again. Ugh. That scared me, the door. So we woke up in the chapel. That's another layer. Like, that story, it really is a twisty and turny story because... Whoops.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nichole.
All right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
So I'm walking like a ghost because I didn't want the conversation to get interrupted or anything. So the mother spent a lot of time with with Foster, Pastor Foster was the dad. And why is it so scary suddenly? Was the father Rachel?
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end, round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How it's... I...
Wow. A total mystery. Want to play?
Yes. I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
I mean, it does sound like one of those crawl spaces. Maybe it even was the one where we found the pictures. So now the question is whether the pastor also had a darker past, because the kids in the images, like, obviously the pastor was referring, like, the pastor in the images was probably Pastor Foster. I've forgotten about him for a while. Huh. A lot of talking.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Oh, I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Ugh, okay.
Is she really angry at some people just sleeping here? I mean, they didn't do anything. They didn't steal anything or whatnot. They just slept here. Like, who cares? Honestly. Okay.
You practicing for the church choir
You can
now?
hear in?
I know this tune.
The souls that come out of their graves. It's from the book of Revelation.
Can I ask you about your mysterious father, who you only sort of mention?
My father was nothing like Leonard.
Well, I don't know what happened between you, but if you want to talk about it,
I will. But not now. It's complicated.
Yeah, I get that. Believe me, I do.
Thanks.
Okay, I have a new theory. On the picture with the pastor, we saw a girl, which might have been Rachel, but we also saw a smaller kid. That might have been Irving? I mean, you know, just throwing it out there. Especially with, you know, my father was nothing like Leonard, because it was established that the pastor was really strict, really demanding. We're not going to talk about that? No? Okay. I thought we... No. Okay. I think that was it in the church. And then we can look for some sort of... The thing is, the riddle doesn't make any sense because we don't have a reference point, like where we can start. Because this is a hotel with a lot of stairs, so we could just as well start anywhere. Oh, sacred image? Okay.
What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches, in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
I'm a Phantom of the Opera fan.
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
You're better off listening to a cat in heat than my scales.
Well, you can always pick it up again. Even if I don't think it's crucial. I mean, playing the organ.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Still are. Still are, Nichole, which is not a good look on you. You are an adult, grown-ass, living woman being nasty about a girl that committed suicide because she was sexually abused. Like, honestly, Nichole, you're a fucking asshole. You are. Anyways, I wanted to see whether there's something here. No, apparently not. Okay. It was worth a try. So I'm wondering whether in the end the sexual abuser was the pastor and Leonard for some weird reason never really cleared that up. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Like maybe oh my god. I hope the story is not holy shit. Oh, that's where. Okay, that's down the stairs. Oh, this is the. Oh. Well. Also, why the...
Oh, shit.
Does a red butterfly have anything to do? Like, did that happen before? Did we see that before? Does that have symbolism? Trophy earned. Someone was here. Oh my god! It's a secret... It's a creepy secret kidnapping room. There's the organ. Holy shit. Also, there's a bad word on the... Holy fuck.
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No. No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows. Drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No way.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Nichole, Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
Oh, wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Please, game, don't crash, because this is super exciting! Okay.
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the
What?
suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
This is totally the key for the music box, I think. But first, other stuff. Can I use it? No? Oh. Can't report on it. There was something I could report on it, wasn't there? Oh yeah, the ducts. The air ducts.
Hey, can I make that call now?
You hear this sound?
Come on.
Listen. Hear it now?
What is it? It sounds like some kind of mechanism.
I'm in front of an air vent that could be connected to the top floor. Leonard had a grandfather clock up in the attic.
You can't hear things from a room that's so far away.
Can too. I used to lurk in front of vents like this to spy on guests in their rooms.
You're trying to tell me something.
The attic is where Leonard gave Rachel speech therapy sessions. Maybe you could hear what was going on up there from here.
That doesn't help.
Listen, I need to get into the attic. I need to figure out if a clock like that could still be working. Maybe there's someone who still takes care of it.
Nichole, please.
I'm hanging up. Call you later.
Look, I would totally call the police because that would be above my pay grade. Breadcrumb?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's
Told ya.
room.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
So first of all, notice this is a pillow that Nichole has in her room as well. So someone from the hotel must have... I mean, obviously someone from the hotel must have done this.
Yes.
Nichole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
Please, you're not
I
helping.
don't want to.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why. Why all of this?
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line, old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
all good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
But if it's true, you realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father... he spent years in there, in total solitude. With the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
I can't believe you said something like that.
Think about it. That room could be an act of love.
Ew.
Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a
it's
16-year-old. But fucking hell, don't you dare
It's
even
abuse!
think that. He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Oh, that's the line you're drawing?
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you,
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that...
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
Okay, I have a few things that just popped into my mind. First of all, Nichole is an asshole. Like, he didn't fall in love with it. You don't fall in love with a 16-year-old girl. You're a creep. You fall in a creep.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone
Yeah.
calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's
About
sake.
that? Oh my
Okay.
god. Jesus.
Let me piece things
Nichole,
together.
let me continue.
I just found out.
I know
there's a
more than
room
you,
dedicated
I'm
to
sure.
Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room.
Also from yours.
Holy Jesus, that's
From your
freaky.
room as well.
Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive.
Yeah, whatever.
I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the Timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here.
But they found a body.
If she's still alive,
They found a body.
why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in
What?
cahoots. No suicide, no Timberline money. No, I'm just
Oh
being
my god, you're an
paranoid.
asshole, Nichole.
And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Man, that game doesn't believe that I can do anything on my own. Also, okay, before I hope she doesn't start talking again. I think I take back the Nikki thing because I think Irving is in the hotel because he's constantly in contact with us. He said at the beginning something about cell phones, but because the phone lines, they're broken, and in a way, I don't think you can actually reach someone by phone with cell phones. If the phone line is broken, you still need a phone line. So I don't know how, but he's maybe inside of the hotel. He has another. Whoop. Okay, that was. Maybe he has another one of those old mobile phones. Then he can contact her because I think inlines still work even if the lines in general are down. What? Oh my god, game. Now I'm getting scared because I'm quite sure. I'm like 70% sure that Irving is in the hotel. That Irving is kind of he had a gigantic breakdown when his sister committed suicide, and that this room is his. So, yeah, I'm spooked. Congratulations, game. I'm thoroughly spooked now. Because he was also hearing us where we actually had, how do you call it? Auflegen. We put down the phone, so we actually ended the conversation, but he still heard us and he still talked to us. And that's kind of like when you're still continuously on the line. And why would he do that? So I think he's in the hotel. He was in the hotel all along. It's the total, I mean, I guess you all knew, but, come on. I was so busy with getting frustrated with the game. But also, I wonder whether the game sets us up for Leonard being somewhat innocent in a weird, twisted sense, because he probably wasn't responsible for Rachel's death, but I thought of that earlier, even though I blamed the mom. So he was just in love with the 16-year-old girl, which is still not okay, Nichole. I don't know who wrote this. I don't know. I wonder whether a woman wrote this, because Nichole is like a character written by a man. I'm sorry. If it was written by a woman, there are women that can write terrible female characters. Or maybe we're supposed to not like Nichole. I don't know. But I really don't like her. She's so nasty. Like, if Rachel actually committed suicide, why would you be such a dick about her? She was a kid, and especially when you've grown older. I don't know. I'm sorry. I really don't get Nichole. Is there another key? Oh, it's our braces. Ew. Oh, it's a medal. I thought it was the braces.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal.
Oh,
in
it
your
couldn't have been the
face,
mom
Daddy.
then.
I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Oh. Little pro tip for everyone who also wants to record this game for Let's Play. I do it by chapter. Like, every single chapter gets an individual recording session, just in case. I record via PlayStation because I'm a newbie and I really don't want to spend a lot of money before, I know that I want to do this for a longer time. So, yeah, whenever the game crashes, the recording
Irving.
crashes.
Finally.
I know, I told you to go to hell.
I was dying on this chair.
Which chair? Where is it? Where is the chair?
Let's keep going, if you want. Together. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Maybe me.
Yeah, let's not make this weird.
In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
It kind of
The
does.
night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
Okay. I'd better take a look in the mezzanine in the middle. The better things find their proper position. What is this sentence? What is this sentence? The mezzanine in the middle. Was it this room that I walked? No. Then I don't know. I'd better take a look in the mezzanine in the middle. The better things find their proper position. What is this? I don't. Is it in here? The mezzanine? Oh, it's in the hall. Okay. Okay. Now that I think that Irving is in the hotel, I'm getting honestly spooked at every sound. Also, I think we're closing in on the end of the game. So I'm also getting, like, spooked for that. Ugh. Like, every sound now is like, is this Irving coming to kill me? Is that the mezzanine? I don't even know. But it probably isn't. It's close to the hall. And this, I think, isn't. Oh, this is not the map. No, I don't want to go here. This is the bad room where I crashed a lot. Okay, so I'm completely confused now. So obviously my mom is the perpetrator. Theory is completely off. So that's not it. But there's still the question whether Leonard had anything to do with it, or whether he was just the innocent person that was in love with a 16-year-old girl. I mean, honey, it's you know, I'm not getting over this. I don't like this. But also, is this the mezzanine? But how is there room here? This is the main floor. Man, the sound's getting a bit weird. I don't know. And it could have been the pastor after all, because we kind of... I think there was some... I think Nichole at the beginning was like, it could have been him. Okay. But this should be... Huh? Okay, I'm confused. Where's the... Isn't that the mezzanine? No, mezzanine? But there's no room here. Like... Oh, wait. Oh! I wouldn't want a hotel. Oh, Jesus. That is so cheap. 101 games. That is so cheap. Like, why? Oh, no. This is such a lazy trope. I think I talked about it in episode 1, that it was a trope. Oh, man. Okay. Mannequin. That's the girl. Was it clear? Oh my god. Am I back with it? But there's a hockey stick. Was it me? But I was playing hockey. But this is obviously... This is also distasteful. Like, honestly, I feel like I have to take Rachel's side all the time because no one else takes her side.
Irving? Hello?
He's not answering
Can you
because
hear me?
he's here.
I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare.
There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh god, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Did you hear that? Someone was just running down. Oh my god. This is good. This is scary. This is her name, by the way, so that's why... Okay, it's Irving. But who killed her? Who killed Rachel? Ah! It's totally Irving. Come on. Can we...
Where are you, Nichole?
It's about time. Why didn't you answer?
How many doors have you opened, Nichole? How many are still missing?
What?
What? Are you drunk?
Keep going.
Oh!
Hello? Hello, Irving.
Holy shit. It's... Oh my god, this is good. So we have to open... Irving, what are you doing? What's hiding behind second floor's sealed door? Do I have to find more of those hidden doors? I'm scared to open that. I would have explored before. We totally already would have went through all the doors and looked for all the doors if the game wasn't so buggy that it crashes all the time. So that's the problem with, that's why I haven't looked at all the doors, because the game really doesn't want me to. The game's like, no, I will ruin the experience for you. That's the voice I'm giving the game. That's the nasty game voice. So, can I go upstairs and just do this? Or not? Oh, this is spooky. I mean, I already opened this in one of my many failed attempts to play this the chapter. I don't know, was it chapter 6 or 7? One of those was really just absolutely cursed. Yeah, but this is not leading us to anything exciting on you. We've already been here. I hope I don't have to go back to... I can't open this? Oh, what is... I hope I don't have to go back to the one I accidentally found. Like, the game is kind of mean when it comes to... oh, now I got lost. Oh, I can open... No. There. Because sometimes the game is weird like that. Like, maybe I should have... I should go back to that. Everything is scary now. I know this is not the kind of game where you suddenly have to stealth or whatever. But I'm still... No, I thought that was some kind of... Oh my god, is that the reason why all the X's are gone? Because... First of all... Okay, first I wanted to say... Because Irving doesn't want me to have a weapon, you know? Because true that. And then I had the idea of Irving, like... making himself an X suit. So he's coming at me like just with 1,000 axes glued together in a suit. I know this is silly. I know, but yeah, it's I think it was somewhere around here. Yeah, it was through one of those doors here. Like, I don't know if I... Or maybe I should just go to... I would just go through this again, and then afterwards... What is this? This is weird, isn't it? And once I made sure that this is nothing... Yeah. I think it is nothing. Oh, that's why we also maybe... Oh! Didn't see that. Yeah, so... This is Irving. Oh, this is too light. This... how do I... Do you see... I hope you see it. Wait. The little boy is Irving. That's the pastor. And that's Rachel. And he's sad. He gets left behind. Did he kill Rachel? Because he was jealous? It's getting really... Like, I'm going into daily soap territory here with my theories. Because it's too much info. Okay, so this didn't do anything. So I will just go to the second floor. Sorry for doing the whole loop-de-loop. But I guess the game kind of invites it. Wait a minute. That's Irving's boots, isn't it? Did he steal our car keys also at the beginning? Would this be like the next chapter that we're just stumbling over stuff from Irving? Scattered axes that fell from his axe costume. I know, I like an axe hat. Like, how would you construct a hat made of axes? Come on, it would be kind of funny. Just the idea to construct something out of axes that is clothing. It's kind of funny. Yeah, sometimes I heard those electric buzzes, and maybe that was just the phone because he was too close or something. No, I don't want to go to the museum. I want to see whether the door is open. Oh, I'm kind of... It manages to spook me, though. Despite all the troubles we had. No, I don't want to go. Oh, no. So I'll check out now. We'll go to my happy place and just move and not talk anymore because I'm scared. I don't want to do anything. Okay, so amplitude modulation, information signal, carrier signal. Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew that. Stick wood, alloy gobbles, resistor tape, transistor correspondence, mount outside. This is my car. Yeah, he stole my car. Car engine. Montana weather. Storm expected around Christmas. Did he also fake the lawyer? Ghost sightings? Strange lights? Helena Forest Plague unknown. C 1987 dining room. Evidence. Providing figures outside workroom window. So he's obsessed with his sister's death. Empty VHS. This is the same Polaroid of the crew. Small town girl. That's me. Did I kill? But Dodge document Nichole's certificate of title. Man, you got a lot of info on me. How to find set time of planets. Okay, that's like stuff from my father, more like. Oh, yes, I'm kind of proud. I mean, it's sad that I didn't get that earlier, but I'm proud that I found out minutes before I found this.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory.
What?
Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
Did you though? Did you though? Oh, let's
What
do
did
this.
you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories.
And
The
other
memories
stuff.
get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
No,
You're
that's
not with
mold.
FEMA. You, Jenkins, you never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me?
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past, hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years, day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant.
Hey.
That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry at night. I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her. For real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love.
Ew.
Simply a love.
Ew.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Ew.
But that love was too much. And it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nichole?
Rachel did.
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
Now?
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
She forgot? What the? Yeah, you did, Nichole.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
I hated her. But I was just a jealous kid.
But now you're a jealous
Doesn't
woman.
matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment. In that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand. As you've already begun to understand.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't
Yeah, well
able
then
to
let
go.
me. I can't.
You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
So, Nichole completely 100% blanked out on Rachel having a brother. Really? And wasn't mentioned in any newspaper article, in nothing, and no text, in nothing ever. Like, this is so... That's, you know, that is, like, close to a Deus Ex Machina, like a plot contrivance. That is just embarrassing. I'm sorry. Like, this story is... I don't get... Also, can you stop calling the sexual abuse and the grooming of Rachel a love affair? I know this game plays in 1993, but still repeating this language without giving any alternative, and no one in this game, in this entire game, calls it what it is, which is abuse of a minor. If you just do this, then it's problematic. Calling it's problematic. Also, this is a very nice room. Why didn't he sleep here? Why did he sleep in that horribly depressing other room? Is that him?
Years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school.
Oh, it's Leonard?
I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nichole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nicky? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter, trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in the
talking
air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Oh my god. What? Wait, Irving? Is that you? How? How did you do that? Did I mention that? Was it in one of my 1,000 theories that I murdered her? Murdered her? Also, all of this is so gross. Like, for this game exclusively, I wish I had a camera. Because it would have been a delight for you to just see my Grinch face. Because that was it. Like, forbidden love and all of that trash. But where do I have to go now? Leonard's thoughts. Ugh. Ew. Like, ugh. I'm so disgusted with everything. Ranking. What? Oh, it's the chess. I was like, oh, what? Now they're ranking the girls by attractiveness? What is this? No, it's chess. Rachel Leonard, checkmate. Rachel Leonard. So this is, oh yeah, this is where they had their lessons. Where he drew. It's sexual abuse, people. I will talk a lot about that. I already talked a lot about that. I thought the game would manage to turn around, like, the initial thing was, I thought Nichole would realize that her father sexually abused, that he groomed a girl and then sexually abused her. But apparently not. Apparently games like romance, you know, that's the kind of romance we're putting in this story. And we're like doubling down on it over and over again. So when this is done, when I got killed by Irving, when I found out that I killed Rachel, I will, like not Nichole, I will talk even more about this because I'm not happy with it. Inside Claire's, okay, let's go back to the car. Oh, suddenly everything is whoop. Okay. That was cheap and I still got scored because I am a scaredy cat.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nichole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth. A truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her, and I hated my father,
That's a
but
lie.
I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain. Maybe better than anyone.
Totally not, Nichole.
Betrayal,
Lying.
Shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours.
Fuck you, Nichole.
How much longer does this pain have to last?
Oh
It'll
my
be
God.
over soon.
what else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Did I kill her? Either my mom or I killed Rachel. Right? Because I'm a horrible person. Like, not... I mean, I'm not particularly a good person, me, Hula Noob. But Nichole is a horrible person. Like, I would never victim blame like that. Oh my god, no. Trophy earned, pack rat. What did I get? What's in this blanket? Wash it, wash it, wash it. Oh, that's... I told it... No, I called it that we had to use the laundry thingy, the laundry automat at some point. I know, it's annoying when I'm always like, I call it, I call this, I call that. I'm so smart. No, I'm not. I know. But let me have those little, wins. Okay. So now I can just put it in. What? I have to pick a certain special machine? Huh? Why can't I... Oh, okay. Is it blood? It's blood.
Oh, God. How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage.
I did call
Claire
it.
was there,
Holy shit.
red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
Early
It
on,
was
by the
just
way.
a fleeting feeling.
Early
That's
on.
why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
Holy shit.
What was in her look?
Murder.
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on. Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't...
I can't believe it. I called it. How?
I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going?
What? No.
Listen,
No. Where is he?
we can work things out.
No.
What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nichole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful.
They were
here.
kids. They didn't even know what happened.
Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
What? Irving, where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel?
Is he upstairs?
It's too cold.
Oh, shit.
You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me.
Oh no. No.
And now I can finally rest in the light. I can
Oh no.
and go back.
No.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. In another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving?
Oh.
Irving?
Oh. No.
I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there?
Oh, panic attack?
Rachel?
I think we can just
Is
go
that
to the
you?
car. Maybe. What? No. Oh. Trophy earned alone. Damn. No, I don't like that ending. Where's my gear? Oh, okay.
Yes?
Nichole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried.
Yeah, intercepted, Irving
Can't
did.
hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person.
No! Holy no!
I'm back home. And I have to stay here. Forever.
That's... That game. Come on. That's so cheap. That is so cheap! Can I decide not to
Mom,
do it?
I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day. But they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
I don't wanna... I don't... Can I... Radio. Oh. I don't wanna... Look, I don't really want to play a character... Like, I don't want to commit suicide in a Let's Play. Like, that is... Damn. Fuck you, game.
Wait, I did all that you're asking me.
Let's get over with it.
Please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Who's she talking to?
Dark. I can't.
Can I escape?
The light.
Wait. There was something. There was a prompt. Turn off. Yes. Yes. I don't want to die. Trophy earned all together again. No.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger.
Also, don't give me a trophy for committing suicide. That's... Look, they had this warning sign at the beginning of the game, which is like, yeah, trigger warning, you know, content warning for sexual abuse and suicide and grooming. But it feels like, especially with the grooming part, that was someone watching the game, like playing it through like a test player and being like, you know what? It was kind of grooming what the dad did. Like, despite the whole narration, like everyone in this game was like, this was a love affair and stuff like that and not abuse. But it's from 2020, you know, from the point of view from this decayed, but also from the point of view of the 90s, to be quite honest. This was grooming, and then they put that at the beginning, and then we're like, well, that will fix it. I don't know what I just played. I think the general, like the general basic story at the core of this game, I liked. The mystery, the discovery of the, the walking through the hotel, like, let's just imagine I didn't go through all those bugs and crashes. Then the whole concept of the game, I actually liked. Like, walking through the hotel, not having to, hide, not having, like, villains walk around, and I not having to do any stealth stuff, just walking around, discovering stuff, exploring. I really like that. And also, uncovering this mystery. I like the dialogue with Irving. I thought that was really well written most of the time. So at the core of this game, there was a good game, but then there were layers and layers added to it that turned it into super problematic. Starting with the technical issues. Now, I've seen quite a few excited reviews of this game, so I guess not everyone has those technical issues, because otherwise, like, those are game-breaking, annoying, this is really frustrating issues. This is not something like where you get stuck, but then, you load back up again and you're at the exact point where you were. No, this is really, you have to start over and over again, and you can't go back to certain chapters, which is also kind of a shame. So that's the technical issues, If you want to write a story, a game, if you want to write a game about suicide, about sexual abuse, about a 16-year-old being groomed and sexually abused by a 49-year-old man, then do your research, please. Don't just write the mystery story that's in your head. Do your research on those issues, and try to frame it in a way that is not as problematic as this was for the entire game without any alternative voice. Like, Irving called it a love affair, Nichole called it a love affair, the newspapers we read called it a love affair, Leonard called it a love affair. I know it wasn't. It really is not a love affair. It was not a love affair. So that really made me more and more angry, because at the beginning I thought, well, the newspapers, that's what they did in the 90s. They romanticized this weird shit. I mean, we still kind of do, like Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriends, they don't get any older. Like, the older he gets, the younger they get, So we still have this weird issue with it. But nowadays, we have more tools, we have more research done, we have more information to, if we write fiction about it, to deal with it better. The conclusion, I think, the mystery conclusion, that was kind of, cool. Even though the whole ghost stuff, that was a bit, I don't know, like an idea they threw in, and it was totally unnecessary, to be quite honest. The reveal that Claire was the murderess, I'm actually proud of myself, because I picked up on that one little sentence in the letter at the beginning that Claire wrote to her daughter, saying it was a good thing that Rachel killed herself, which you totally wouldn't write if you were a normal, nice adult human being. You would only write this if you were a total dick, you total asshole. So I picked up on that. That was one of my first theories, so I'm kind of happy, even though I threw some other theories in there because I got because of Nichole's false memories, like her 1,000 plot contriving false memories. The game threw me off. Like, we were at the hockey game when it happened, so, I was like, well, it couldn't have been the mother then. And then it was like, oh no, I forgot. That's kind of like, well, game, it's not well played, but yeah, whatever, you do you. So the last thing I want to talk about is the suicide at the ending. I'm not okay with that. I don't think it was necessary, because we have Irving's suicide, which somehow even makes sense. He wanted closure, and then because he was obviously a very unhappy person. But to have Nichole commit suicide at the ending did not make any sense, to be quite honest. It was not alluded to that she was suicidal or depressive or anything really. So this was really like, I'm not a mental health expert, but I would say that it was not realistic, that it was a plot contrivance to make it more dramatic, to have this as a gameplay element, which I think it's cynical, it's actually tacky. I think it's distasteful. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can roll your eyes and be like, well, Hula Noob, come on, this is just a game, it's entertainment. Yes, totally. Like, if you think that's fine, it's fine. But for me personally, I hated it. And I think it shouldn't have been there. I think, a silly trigger warning at the beginning of the game is not enough. I really think that this game had so many heavy issues, and it didn't put in the work. Because the thing is, I think the story would have worked without the suicides at the ending. Without the grooming, you could have... Look, what I don't get, turn Rachel into a 23-year-old girl, and it's still kind of icky, but it's not grooming, it's not sexual abuse anymore. It is icky, yeah. All the problematic elements in this game could have been avoided, and you still would have had a pretty cool game. And that's, I think, the big issue I have with it, and that's why I'm cranking right now, and that is why I'm shitting on this game, because it deserves to be shat on. So yeah, I'm not happy with this. I still hope you enjoyed me going through this game, playing this game, forcing myself through the 1,000 crashes. Yeah, I hope you took something out of it. You can comment what you think about it, what you thought, especially about, you can comment on whatever was in the game, I don't want to give you like homework, you can comment on this topic or that topic. Do what you want. If you want to comment. Like, I don't want apologists for this is not grooming or this is not gross if it's a 16-year-old. Back in the days, that was normal. I don't want that. Like, I will delete that shit. But everything else, like, if you have comments for the game, how you liked it, maybe stuff about the story, plots, or whatever, put it in there. You can like and subscribe as well if you want more diatribes. More rambling, more rants about games. Honestly, if I enjoy a game, I will not be like this. I will not talk so much about it. I will not be so enraged. But this really, it put me in a bad mood. Yeah, but if you think, it was still, I like a ranting gal, then subscribe, follow me, whatever you do on YouTube. Also, have a wonderful day. Auf Wiedersehen, take care, and bye.